Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Salem. Tonight's question comes to us from Earthy9999. And Earthy9999 relates a story of how her son came to live with her, bringing with him his cat. The cat proceeded to try to kill her own cats and caused general havoc in her household. Eventually, she found it necessary to take the cat to a shelter, and has been having trouble forgiving herself for this act ever since. And she would like to know my advice for this situation. I have a few things to offer. The first one is that we, as spiritual people, always want to be kind. We always want to help when we can. It is important, however, that we pay attention to the behaviors we are dealing with. Sometimes being too kind can itself become a vice, because sometimes it simply becomes enabling bad behavior. I would say you have nothing to feel badly about if you did everything that you could, but it was not appropriate to allow your household to degenerate into chaos because the cat could not retrain itself, could not accommodate itself to the home. At that point, I think you were quite right to take it elsewhere. It is certainly not a happy thought to realize that the cat may or may not have found a new home. But by the same token, you can't give away your own life for that reason. And from the sound of it, it was something of a terror. Now, this is true with people too. I've seen a lot of people who give away their power to others who are abusive, either in great ways or little ways. And in so doing, they in fact enable that abuse. They become responsible in their own way for allowing it to continue by never standing up to it because they're trying to be too nice. And this is not a good thing. It is one, I think, of the greatest problems we face in the metaphysical community, that as a community we're usually too nice to stand up against bad behavior when it happens. Therefore, bad behavior is rampant. I think that it is very important to take a stand against bad behavior, to keep perspective by all means, but when there's a real problem, to stand up against it. And even though sometimes it is difficult, sometimes it is even painful. As the head of a tradition, I've had occasions where I've had to reprimand or even dismiss members of the priesthood because of bad behavior. But it was necessary to do so for the sake of the organization and the other people who were behaving well. It is important for your household not to keep a cat that is terrorizing it. And similarly, if it were a person that was terrorizing your household, for the sake of the other members, it should not be tolerated. There are many different ways it can be dealt with, including separating yourself or causing that other person, or in this case cat, to be separated out. But to simply allow it to continue causing suffering to others is not good. In the Wiccan religion we talk a lot about harm none. When you enable someone to behave abusively, you are, in a manner of speaking, party to the harm they are doing if you could in fact have stopped it. So these are some of my thoughts on this subject. I don't think you have anything to feel badly about. And to help get over the feeling of regret, if that is what you're feeling, I would recommend the stone rhodonite. Rhodonite is very good for overcoming emotional traumas of all sorts. And I'd recommend getting a little bit and carrying it with you. I think you'll find it will help to lighten those emotions. So those are some of my thoughts on that. And until next time, may you blessed be.
Hi, I'm Terry the Stone Lady. For all your crystal and stone needs, come to witchschoolstore.com.
Come visit us at witchschoolstore.com.
Come visit us at witchschoolstore.com and namaste.
But wait, don't forget our books, Witch School First, Second, and Third Degree, and also Living the Wiccan Life, and Ritual in Theory and Practice, available at a bookstore near you, or get them direct from us at www.witchschoolstore.com.